أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. الله أكبر. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
Hello Muslim friends of the world. Discussions about Islam and Muslim communities in Western countries have now become an interesting topic. In most European countries, Islam has even become the second largest religion, and its existence is starting to be counted as a religion recognized by the government. One of the European countries that has a large Muslim population is Germany, with a number of around 4.7 million people, or around 5.7% of Germany's total population of 83 million people. The existence of the first Muslims in Germany was inseparable from the arrival of the Turks at the end of the 17th century. Muslim people from Turkey settled and had descendants in the region. With the rise of industry in Europe, more and more Muslims from Turkey and the Middle East are migrating to look for work in Europe, including Germany. In 1961, 1963, and 1965, people of Turkish, Moroccan, and Tunisian descent were recruited as workers in Germany based on agreements between the German government and the countries concerned. Apart from that, Muslims from Lebanon, Palestine, Afghanistan, Algeria, Iran, and Bosnia also came to Germany to flee because their countries were hit by war. As a developed country, Germany is also a target for business and education. Many Muslim professionals, business people, workers, and students came to Germany, and some later settled there. Based on statistical data in 1999, Muslims in Germany came from Turkey, Bosnia, Iran, Morocco, Afghanistan, Lebanon, Pakistan, Tunisia, Syria, Algeria, Iraq, Egypt, including Indonesia. One interesting phenomenon recently is that the conversion rate of Germans to Islam is quite high. The well-known German magazine Der Spiegel stated that between July 2004 and June 2005 alone there were around 4,000 people in Germany who converted to Islam. Most converts come from educated circles. Interestingly, this phenomenon occurred precisely at a time when Western media was intensively linking Islam with terrorism. So what was the motivation for Germans converting to Islam? Monika Wohlrab-Serre from the Institut für Kulturwissenschaften at Leipzig University in her study stated their motivation for converting to Islam in German, "Viel öfter such nach dem Andersartigen." The thing is, many are looking for another form. In many cases, according to him, many of the converts experienced life problems and found solutions in Islam, not because they compared it with other religions as is often portrayed. Monika said that the emphasis on discipline and obedience in Islam is stronger. German converts also admitted that they were interested in Islam because this teaching clearly spells out life guidance for its followers, and its teachings remain relevant today. Germany is not an Islamic country. However, the Muslim population, which is the largest minority group in the country, is quite visible. According to the German government agency that deals with migration and refugee issues, in 2015 there were an estimated 4.4 to 4.7 million Muslims living in Germany. Of this figure, 1.9 million of them are German. So what is the life of the Muslim community in Germany? Below are 5 interesting facts about Islam in this country, which is at the forefront of science and technology. Islam has existed since the 17th century in Germany. The first influx of Muslims into Germany began in 1683 as prisoners of the Siege of Vienna carried out by the Turkish-based Ottoman Empire. But after a while, most of them converted to Christianity or returned to their home countries. Furthermore, between 1735 and 1739, more and more Muslim prisoners of war were sent to Germany as a result of the Russo-Turkish War. Then, as relations between the kingdom and empire improved, more and more Muslims came and lived regularly in Germany. In 1763, the Kingdom of Prussia, which was then ruling Germany, established diplomatic relations with the Ottoman Empire. When one of the Ottoman Empire's representatives to the Kingdom of Prussia died in 1798, King Frederick William III built a cemetery for the representative, which became the first Islamic cemetery in Germany. The burial can still be seen today in Berlin. Apart from the tomb, a mosque was also built. The first mosque was built in Germany during World War I by prisoners of war in Wunsdorf near Berlin. Even so, the number of Muslims in Germany is still not significant. It was only after the 1960s that the Muslim population began to increase when immigrants from Turkey arrived through foreign labor programs. There are currently around 3 million people in Germany who are of Turkish descent, making Turks the largest minority group in the country. In total, Germany has the largest Muslim population in the European Union, but is number 5 in proportion. There is no doubt that the 4.7 million Muslim population in Germany makes this country the country in the EU with the largest Muslim population. However, when compared to the total population in Germany, this number is only around 5.5%. Meanwhile, the Muslim population in Cyprus is much higher in proportion than Germany, namely around 25%, or around 1.2 million people adhere to Islam. In Bulgaria it is 13.7%, in France it is 5.4%, and in Belgium it is 5.9%. Only then did Germany occupy 5th position with 5.5% Muslim population. The first Muslim person in Germany entered parliament in 1994. A politician who was of Turkish descent and is Muslim succeeded in entering the German parliament in 1994. Cem Özdemir is the son of Turkish immigrants who came through a foreign labor program. He obtained German citizenship in 1983 and has political rights that enable him to run for parliament. Germany used jihad in the name of encouraging Muslims to join in fighting in the World War. During World War I, the German government published a newspaper called Eld Skyhad, which means jihad, to encourage Muslims to join the Holy War. The newspaper was distributed to the frontier areas where Muslims lived. The first mosque in Germany, which was built during World War I, was also one of Germany's war strategies. With the presence of mosques, Muslim communities could worship and be taught about jihad and encouraged to fight with Germany against the Allies. Germany has been spying on radical Islamic movements for a long time. Even though rumors about terrorist attacks have begun to increase in recent years, it turns out that the German intelligence agency together with the German Islamic Conference have been monitoring radical Islamic movements since the 1990s. This activity began to be intensified after the WTC attacks in the US on September 11, 2001.